Hey, this is Matt with Let's Talk Music. I'm here with the band Testarossa out of North Carolina. How we doing, fellas?
What's up?
Good, good, good.
So we got Buddy and Colton here, drummer and singer, correct?
Yes, sir.
All right. So let's talk about the new single, man. The welcome to the show.
Well, it's straightforward rock and roll. We ain't trying to reinvent the wheel. We're just putting some air in the tire, and it's
Have some fun doing it.
it's party rock.
I like that analogy.
Yeah, man. Eh, Everything's already been done. We ain't trying to act like we're the most original thing because we're definitely not.
What?
Yeah. So we like what we like.
Right. So tell me about how the band formed, guys. How long you been together?
Well, it's been 4 years.
With this band, yeah.
Yeah. We played in bands throughout the years, and I played bass in one of his bands, and I was playing in another band, guitar and singing. And long story short, both the bands we were in kind of fizzled out, and I was like, dude, you take music serious, I take music serious. Let's do a band. Let's do something different this time, because I felt like we were taking ourselves too seriously. So we just said, party rock band. We're not going to overthink it. We're going to go out there, have fun. The whole purpose of our show is to have fun. That's all it's about. We don't take ourselves seriously. Heck, we don't even take our music seriously half the time. But it's just all about having a good time. People pay money to come see you. We don't want to relive their daily life trauma on stage. We want to escape that.
Right. Okay. Well, that's good explanation. So Testarossa, was that just out of the hat name, or did you guys think that one through?
I'm a Ferrari guy. My dream car is a Testarossa. I think that is got the finest back end an automobile has ever had. And Buddy's got a fine back end. So I was like, perfect band name.
I work out.
I could tell. Yeah, me too. So nah.
Let me suck in my dad bod real quick.
You need to hold the camera at a better angle, and that making me look fat.
Well, yeah, I look like I got 14 chins. So
well, the camera adds 10 pounds.
I think it added 25 to me just now. Well, that and all that Taco Bell.
Yeah.
So is this the new song? Is that like one of your first singles out, or have you guys been releasing stuff? Because I know you say you started 4 years ago. That's during COVID and all that crap.
Well, we were about 2017.
Is that what it was?
Yeah, because that's when we ended up getting Danny.
We got 7 songs on all the streaming services, 7 or 8 maybe. Yeah. We've released a bunch of singles, but we have a full album. We just haven't released it yet. If you want a physical copy, we sell physical copies at our shows, but we haven't put the whole album on streaming services yet.
Right.
Our first single was with Danny Warsnott from Asking Alexandria. We were lucky enough and blessed enough to actually have him in the video as well. And super good dude. He hooked us up, sang part of it, and was in our music video. We released some singles here and there, and then COVID took a shit on us.
Yeah.
And everything died.
Mm-hmm.
And we're just now kicking it back up again. We've been releasing music the whole time, just a single here and there, but it's just now getting up and going again.
It's time to get back to the party.
That's right.
Gotcha. So as you mentioned Asking Alexandria, was he just on one song, or did he, do other songs?
Just that one song.
Just that one song?
He did a track with us called Mother Lover we put out back in, was that 18, 19, something like that? I think we released the song again in 20.
Against Sumerian, his record label at the time's wishes. They were trying to stop it every step of the way. So it's actually a miracle it saw the light of day. And they threatened us, and we put it on the album anyway.
That's right.
So, party rock, a little rebel rock. I got you.
Yeah, it's rock and roll, man. People are so uptight nowadays, and so concerned, and they take everything too serious. If you follow us on social media, you'll notice we like to troll uh, big pages such as Blabbermouth.
You're welcome, Blabbermouth.
Yeah. So if you go to a Blabbermouth article, we'll probably be the #1 comment saying something stupid, but
Something just completely ridiculous.
because
And people lose their mind.
people can't handle it, and it's just all about fun and poking fun at stuff.
Most people get it though.
Well, some people get it. If you don't get it, we don't want you to listen to our music anyway. You're probably
Right.
lame at the party anyway,
Yeah.
right?
Right.
Zima drinkers.
Yeah, Zima.
Oh Lord, I haven't heard that name in a long time.
I'd kill for a nice cold Zima. Right?
Put a Jolly Rancher in the bottom of that thing. Good
Mm.
God.
Yeah, I remember that trend. So you guys are probably around the same age as I am. Then I'm 46. How old are you guys?
Well,
64.
Colten's 64. I'm 72.
Nice.
They
Uh,
I haven't aged too bad though, man. I do smoke,
Yeah,
but yeah, I look pretty good for what I say, 62.
74.
So I said 74.
We try not to think about our ages.
Well,
They,
no, I just kind of making a reference to the whole Zima, in a Jolly Rancher. That's like
They
that was my teenage years.
they
We're a
did
little-
bring them back last year, a couple years ago they did.
Yeah.
Yeah, they brought them back for a little bit.
I think they flopped again, which is a shame because damn.
Well, I
Zimas.
graduated high school. What was it? 1964, I believe. Yeah, is when I graduated.
That's what it feels like.
They
Nice. So the video in the RV, that actually looked pretty damn fun. Did you guys have a good time making that?
oh, dude, we had a blast.
Yeah. It was we had a budget of about $3, and I feel like we really made those $3 work for
Yeah.
us.
That was basically what half case of beer.
Yeah.
That's about a Budweiser,
Yeah, a couple of
Or Eddie's.
risers, and
Natty Ice.
the RV was a little pricey, but it's an investment.
Gotcha. So who did did you guys shoot it yourself or did you have somebody do it for you?
We had a good friend of ours named Willie Duncan. He's local to
Sir
us.
Willie D.
Yeah, he's in that. He's one of those guys that like he'll decide, hey, I want to write a book, and he'll just write a book and put it out there. He don't care.
He's a great dude.
He'll say, hey, I want to do a short film, and he'll record a short. Like he just whatever he feels like doing, he goes for it. So he's a good friend of ours, and I respect the hustle. And he filmed it for us, and then I edited
All on
it.
an iPhone.
Yeah, that's all shot on iPhone
We-
and edited.
We usually get a videographer, but we're like, no, we're not going to do it this
Yeah,
time.
like I said, $3 was it was a slim budget. We couldn't
Right.
really afford to pay somebody to edit it. So about 2 hours in filming and about 10 hours of trying to edit on a phone.
Oh wow.
That's the product.
So you didn't
Thanks,
try to
iPhone.
huh?
I said, thanks, iPhone.
Yeah, I mean, I do all mine pretty much on the laptop that way, because I got a couple programs that I use, but it's still tedious. I mean, I've done some different things on my phone, but
On a phone, it's terrible.
right. And with Zoom is kind of a pain in the butt because it's, I mean, you guys are doing fine with yours, but what I'm saying is like for me to record it, I couldn't figure it out. I was like Googling it and everything. And I'm like, what the hell? There should be some way to record because they say that, there will be a record button. Couldn't find one. So I actually had to cancel an interview one time because my computer died.
Oh man.
So, modern technology, gotta love it.
It's made things easier, but at the same time, it's made everything so much worse, it seems.
Oh, yes. Yes.
Catch 22.
Yeah. But I mean, I guess I kind of can't complain. I mean, I wouldn't be able to do this otherwise, it's not like I can hop on down to North Carolina or you guys come up here and sit in my, kitchen with me and talk.
Well, I mean, we are extremely rich. So, I mean, as far as jumping on a plane like that first class, just to come up there real quick,
All you got to do is ask.
Yeah, I mean,
Okay, well,
We got the keys. And
we
the
got
jam.
hundreds of dollars we've made off of Spotify plays.
Literally
Hundreds of dollars.
well,
The money never stops for us.
So
I mean, it sounds like you guys just kind of do it, for fun anyways. I mean, or is this like an actual, career for you?
of course we would love it to be a career, but unfortunately, it's hard to make money off music anymore.
Mhm.
Just like anything else, the market's so saturated. You got to do it because you love it. You can't do it for money, or you will be
Heartbroken.
yeah, it will absolutely destroy you.
I will
Right.
tell you though, the last Spotify check that we got or whatever, dude, I was able to finally pay off my 1976 Ford F-150.
Awesome.
It'd been financed since then. So I was pretty impressed with that.
Yeah, that's a pretty long term. I've never heard of one like that. I need to get into that.
It's a real sketchy.
It
thing.
was a 76% interest rate, but that's before they put a cap on it.
It's the money that now that everything's for free online and instantly accessible, it's kind of taken people's attention span and willingness to support art or a band. It's very hard to capture that anymore. Used to, people would go out and buy an album because, hey, I heard this song, I want to hear the rest of the album. Now it's, hey, I heard 10 seconds of this song on a TikTok. Yeah, I kind of like that song, but I don't really care to go look at the band. Everything's all about like little viral clips. So it's very frustrating.
I caught a virus one time. I think they called it a
STD.
STI.
Oh, it's STI now.
There we go. Yeah. Everything's changed around. But no, I get where you come from, bud. I was whoa, just sorry about that. My microphone fell over.
Oh, you're good.
My wife had actually bought her daughter a record player and a couple of records, and I was just kind of like, oh my god, I would love to have one of those. So last year for Christmas, she got me one, and she got me what was it? Leonard Skinner, the Eagles, and Led Zeppelin. And then I went and bought a couple other ones, Def Leppard, High and Dry.
Nice.
Classic.
Jimmy Buffett. It's called Songs You Don't Know, which he ain't lying. I didn't know one of them.
Never heard of them.
Right. But, it's being the age I'm at and where, the era I grew up in, it's kind of cool to hear that kind of sound again. Cause it's got speakers built into it and it sounds like an old style record player, but you can put it on a Bluetooth speaker and crank it up even louder and it's a little more crisp.
Yeah.
So it's, I love it. It was one of I told her, I said, it's the greatest gift I ever, received. Cause I mean, I love music, man. And that's why, I do these interviews. These publicists I've been working with, they just have opened my world up. I mean, maybe one or two bands that I've done, I actually knew about. So when they send it to me, I kind of go through the press release. I'll listen to the single, I'll go on YouTube, watch a few other videos or whatever. And then, hey, yeah, I'd love to do it. I mean, honestly, I've not turned one down yet. So
there's so much quality music out there. And unfortunately, in today's world, it's very few bands get that big mainstream push. So it's so easy to miss out on stuff. And there's so much good stuff out there.
Oh, there is.
Like I said, we're oversaturated now, but I guess that's better than not having anything.
Right. And so, like, I mean, you was talking about, selling your physical albums at concerts. Do you do pretty well with that? I mean, do people?
Oh, yeah.
Extremely well.
Yeah, that's and especially like merch in general, physical copies of stuff. As far as playing live shows, that's where your money's at.
Right.
Merchandise. That's how you make a living if you play in a band. It's all about merchandise and actual physical. Because like the streaming services, what was it?
7/10 of a penny.
7/10 of a penny every time something's streamed. Okay, well that does me not a whole lot of good.
Right.
And but if you sell a CD for $15, that gets you down the road a little further than 7/10 of a penny.
Right. Or a shirt for 20.
speaking of shirts, there's one of our shirts now.
I was looking at that.
Yeah, you gotta be like the biggest douchebag to rock your own merch, and that's how we are, man.
And this is on a Tuesday or
it's on
Monday?
Yeah, Monday.
Tuesday?
I
Or is
don't
it
know.
Monday?
Monday. Yeah, I actually, hey, I'm with you, man. I rock my own merch. Haven't been able to really market it yet because I haven't had time to get it all done. But yeah, I make T-shirts and stuff like that with my logo on it. I've got a what they call it, a sublimation printer, which
cool.
yeah, that thing, man, is you put a picture on a cup, it don't come off. It's dishwasher safe and everything. So we've invested in a bunch of cups and stuff. We're starting a business as a family too, but can use some of that for my stuff, and just haven't had the time to do it. I'm thinking, I need to get it going soon. So I think adding a store to my website will make it a little more appealing.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
So
we need to get back on the internet website thing. But
yeah.
I hate technology.
It's a pain in the ass, especially when you don't know what you're doing. I mean, I've spent countless hours working on this website. I've watched so many YouTube videos about the platform and whatever. So, but again, it's something that I enjoy, just like you guys enjoy playing music. I mean, I enjoy talking to you guys. I enjoy like I said, finding new music. I'm working with about five or six different publicists. As a matter of fact, I did one Saturday with a band called Dimber, Dymbur. They're from Shillong, India.
Oh, nice.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. So we was talking, it was 11 o'clock here. It was 8:30 over there.
Oh, wow.
And, they're an Indian folk metal band. And I mean,
I'd actually like to check that out.
It's actually really good, man. They incorporate some of their instruments, but a lot of it is what he called Western instruments, drums, guitar, bass, whatever. It's got clean, unclean vocals in it. It's got it's a variety. It's freaking awesome. I mean, I didn't really think I would like it at first, and then I was listening to it, and then the messages and the music is like stuff that's going on in their culture, and it's really interesting. So again,
you said that was Denver.
Denver, Dymbur.
Okay.
But yeah, there's another one called Bloodywood too. I guess they're from northern India, but
Bloodywood.
Yeah, but it's just I mean, I've always said, music is a universal language, and I mean, there it is. I mean, I'm talking to people in India,
Yeah.
And thanks to technology, I guess.
Yeah, I mean, because they're this, in the same situation. They're not financed or anything like that. So he's like, it's a dream of ours to come and play a U.S. tour, but he's like, it's the money's a factor.
It's hard.
They all work regular jobs, just like most of the people I talk to. They're independent. So, which you guys are independent, correct?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, we were actually going to sign a deal, but that's how one of our songs arose.
Son of a bitch, the song.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's about a
bad record deal.
Yeah. It's just, and all that came to be is because we got, as an independent artist, we got Danny Worsnop on our song and in our video. And this was when Asking Alexandria's last album had charted #1 on the metal charts. So we're a bunch of nobodies. We got a huge name on our song and in our video. And then people come knocking on your door, wanting to help you out, want to help you and join your team. But, once you get the table set and all the food's ready to eat, everybody wants to eat, but they didn't want to help put that food on the table, They
wanted all of our copyrights.
Yeah.
We're like, nah.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So it's just funny how that works.
Well, I mean,
let's do it ourselves.
I've I've talked to quite a few bands that, had sour record deals, or were offered crap. And it's like, it's a shame because, again, I remember one guy that I talked to, he said that today's music is manufactured music.
Yeah, it's manufactured bullshit.
It's bought
Right.
and paid for.
Right. So with, independent artists,
Awesome.
yeah. So with the independent artists, I mean, you guys are, the real deal. You're putting all of your hard earned money into it, all of your, sweat and tears and, everything. And then you're going out there, and when you're playing a show, you're playing it because you enjoy it. It's not just a job. And because, you honestly want to connect with the fans.
And that's, promoting a show, getting everything together, buying all the gear, buying the merch, paying for the records. Like I said, you gotta want it, because nobody's gonna hand it to you. Those days are gone.
Right.
The day maybe the right person will see us and we'll sign a record deal, and then all of our problems will be solved.
Yeah, you could have more problems. You'll be in debt.
Yeah.
Mhm.
So far.
I mean, we're already in debt, but we'll be in real debt.
Right. So, I mean, what's the next single to be released? You got a new one coming out soon, or?
We do. Should be out within the next month and a half. I can't quite talk about the next single yet, though. Our management kind of got us on tight with that.
I understand.
But there is a new one coming right after this
Well,
one.
we have an original coming out
Yeah.
after this one.
Okay.
But after that, we have an off the wall Donna Summer cover.
Yeah.
And
nice.
that's not a joke. That's
Yeah.
We got a Donna Summer song.
We got a really special feature on that as
Yeah,
well.
it's pretty cool. Pretty excited about that. We might have to do a music video for that. But we'll see. We'll see if we can.
Yeah, they don't want us to spoil the surprise and say what the next single is going to be.
I understand.
Hopefully, we'll get it out before next year.
Oh, it's a coming. The pizzas are coming.
And you was talking about having a full length album done. So, I mean, what is the actual release date for that? That's going to be on the platforms and stuff.
Well,
it was actually supposed to be last June, June 4th. About 2 weeks prior to a release of the album, it decided our management in Grooves, they decided they wanted us to do a bunch more singles to try to get some more flow to us.
Pretty much, this goes back to the attention span thing. People don't care to hear whole albums anymore. Now I do.
Yeah, man.
When I buy an album, I want to listen to it front to back. But
Right.
Singles is kind of what's in right now. So we're kind of just singling it out, just releasing a song here and there. Now, like I said, if you want the full album, you got to buy a physical copy. Something called a CD
or a vinyl.
Yeah, vinyl.
CD, I've never heard of one of those.
Yeah. Well, cars don't even have CD players anymore. They're really hurting us with that one. But but vinyl, vinyl's the biggest seller right now.
It's crazy.
It's going insane.
Yeah, it's making a huge comeback.
Thank goodness. Did you ever think? So I'm a big vinyl collector, and there's certain albums from the late '80s, early '90s that are really hard to get and rare, and people are paying like $400 or $500 for these albums. So a new thing that's happening now is people are bootlegging these albums that are super expensive. Did you ever think you would see the day where bootlegging vinyl would be a problem again?
Never.
Dude, I did see one of our bootleg vinyls on a selling site.
Yeah. Well, we did our own bootleg, but yeah, bootlegging vinyl is that's a thing now. Who would have thought? It's so weird.
It is. Well, I mean, nobody, people just don't want to pay for it.
And there's a huge demand for stuff right now.
Right. And I mean, you guys, it's a shame how the direction of music has gone as far as being able to be so accessible. At first when, Metallica went after Napster, I thought that was kind of a dick move, but then
Metallica was right.
You're right. I understood it.
Damn you,
And I
Fred
was like,
Durst.
yes. And so I was like, okay, I get you, and it was at that time, album sales was a huge part of their profit, and then live shows were another, but I don't, Metallica's never had a problem with packing a stadium. So,
and royalties, those are a thing of the past.
mhm.
These royalty companies that they say they're going to pay out certain things, and it just, I've yet to see a royalty check for anything.
Dale, one thing I will tell like musicians that are trying to put their stuff out right now independently, do not go through, what was it, TuneCore. For the love of God,
Yeah.
don't go through TuneCore.
Yeah. When we released our first single with Danny Warstock, we went through TuneCore because we're independent. We're, trying to do it ourselves. And, when you first release something like that, that's when you're going to get your most hits.
Mm-hmm.
Well, went to cash out because we were owed money for it, right? Yeah, I had to download another app so they could pay me through this other app. Well, it wouldn't let me download the other app. So
you had to be a member of that app to get paid.
Yeah. So long story short, TuneCore owes us about $66.
TuneCore, I want my money. So we pulled the song from TuneCore just for that reason, and we signed a management deal with the label group and a distribution deal with Ingrooves, which is owned by Universal. Mm-hmm. So they've been great to us, man. So all of our stuff's getting good distribution.
But we're still independent. I mean,
TuneCore, don't use it.
Yeah, don't use TuneCore. All of our releases depend on us. It's not done for us.
Right.
We have some people working in conjunction with, but it's not like we're on a label or anything. Because,
right. We have a team.
Yeah, we have a group of people that work with us,
especially our PR.
Yeah, Allison, she's something else.
She is. Oh, yeah. Allison, we love you, girl. Thank you so much for everything you do for us.
Wow, that was very romantic there,
Allison. And
that's loud.
Hey man, it's I appreciate some comedy, man. It's that's one of the things I make sure that I do on my interviews is I like to discuss the music with people just in general, like what got you into it, this and that. I like to see have a laugh with it. I mean, it's supposed to be fun. It's not supposed to be like it was back in the day where they were back and forth with the microphone, and I want people to say, hey man, I enjoyed doing that interview with him or something, so
we'll leave it up to Nirvana to depress people.
Yeah,
right.
Forgot.
Oh, lost it. Yeah, our video.
Sorry, hold on. Send them. You there?
Yep.
All right, sorry, he got a phone call.
Oh, no problem.
His ex-wife is wanting alimony.
Yeah. No, Jessica, no alimony for you.
So, all right, guys. So go ahead, man.
I was just gonna say, humor. That's an emotion that's often overlooked in the art world, and especially the music world. Everything's got to be so serious and heavy. And if I had to sum us up, it would just be laugh. Have a good time. Forget what's going on around you, because it's getting pretty crazy out there. So it's just have a good time. Calm down.
Calm down now. Calm down.
So just one last question here. Any plans of hitting the road anytime soon?
Well, we're still waiting on dates right now. So I've been waiting on dates for a while, but we are actually trying to find. We were working with TKO Booking before the pandemic, and everything, man, just kind of fell off. We're shopping right now for a new booking agency. So
we did a little run with Buck Cherry and Joyous Wolf.
Okay.
Right before the pandemic put an end to everything.
Yeah. Joyous Wolf was actually just here a couple months ago.
Oh,
Great
cool.
dudes, man. Great
Yeah,
dudes.
with the band Dorothy.
Yeah,
Yep.
yeah, they come through here with Dorothy.
Yeah.
I was actually going to go out and meet up with them that night, man, but ended up getting tied up, But
Don't lie. You were watching sitting at home watching South Park reruns.
probably, yeah, probably. I'm not here to talk about my transition.
All right, guys. Well, I appreciate your time. And once I get this edited and up on YouTube, I will send Allison a copy. That way she can send it to you. I do the YouTube thing. I put it on my Facebook. I also have a Facebook page for Let's Talk Music. Just, trying to get everybody out there the best I can. It's not, like I said, it's not really much about myself. I'm not making any money off of this. Again, I do it because I love it. If YouTube someday decides to throw me a little bit of coin for it, great. But, not one of them guys thinking, I'm going to be some, YouTube star. Way too late for that.
That's where you get in my opinion, a better product. And YouTube, all the damn ads and everything's like so segmented and calculated. YouTube ain't the wild, wild west it used to be, unfortunately.
Right. All right,
We're
fellas.
with you on that.
You enjoy your evening, and I will I'll let you, or she'll hit you up when it's finished.
Sounds good.
See you, brother. Thank you so much for having us, man.
Hey, thank you for being on.
Yes,
Anytime,
sir.
man.
Have a good one.
You too.